In Module 4, we're going to talk about the anatomy of the penis. What is a penis? What are testes? What is semen? What is ejaculation? And what is the difference between having a circumcised penis or having a penis with foreskin? We'll also touch upon intersex bodies and other types of genitalia that people might have. While we've talked a lot about how genitalia can be a penis or a vulva, I want to make sure that we remember that genitalia can have a lot of types of variation. And so not everyone out there has a penis or a vulva exactly the way we may have seen today. In reality, a lot of people exist who might be intersex, who have genitalia that might be some version or some combination of those two. So for instance, there could be a person who has a penis but also has a front hole. It could be someone who has a vagina or vaginal opening or front hole with an enlarged clitoris. There could be someone who even internally has variation. So let's say someone who has testes but also has a uterus and ovaries, or someone who has one ovary and one testy. And so it can really vary a lot, and this natural variation that exists is completely normal. But we don't talk about it a lot in society. I think there's just a lot of stigma around being intersex. There's also a lot of violence inflicted on people who are intersex. There tends to be surgeries that happen without people's consent when they are really young. And that's why there's not a lot of dialogue, because for a long time, people have treated intersex bodies as something that is wrong or that's medicalized. But in reality, there's nothing wrong, and lots of intersex activists have been doing a lot of work to make it known that they live perfectly happy and healthy lives even with intersex bodies. If you are intersex, or frankly, these rules would apply to anyone at all, but especially if you're intersex and don't have a lot of scripts or a lot of representation for how pleasure might look for you, I would strongly recommend exploring with an open mind. Do the pleasure mapping activity that we talked about. Explore what touch feels like. Explore what types of intensity you might enjoy, and depending on which parts of your body. And explore how you can communicate that to a partner, because it can be challenging, especially if you are someone who's not been able to talk about this with someone before. And especially if you're someone who's gone through surgery. Surgery can affect how you experience touch around your genitals, and that could also mean exploring other parts of your body and seeing where you experience the most amount of sensation and pleasure.